notes from ever here.
Hey everyone, welcome to the weekend show. I'm John. That's right, Amy. We have a lot of great events taking place this weekend. And before we get to things to do this weekend in Michigan,
Sure.
we should alert everyone about our chili search.
Yeah, we're about to finish it off. We've got a few more visits to go, and then we'll be revealing our results, our top 10 best of the rest happening next week. Look for those on mlive.com.
Yeah, can't wait to figure it out.
We have a lot of work on.
More chili to eat this weekend. All right, speaking of the weekend, what's the topics on your list, Amy?
Well, I have a whole bunch of Halloween kind of themed events that are happening all over the state, and they involved all sorts of different places. So I love the variety of events that are happening across the state that are kind of themed around Halloween this weekend. Now, there'll be other events that are happening next weekend and on October 31st itself. Happy birthday, Gonzo. But this weekend, you can go to the White Pine Village up in Ludington, and they're going to transform into a haunted village. You can wear your costumes. It's from 3 to 6 on Saturday. This is geared toward kids and families. $6 a person, unless you are under the age of 2, then you are free, which is very nice. But they have lots of treats for all you little trick-or-treaters. That's kind of fun. You can go to the Holland Museum at their Capon House, and this one sounds super right up my alley.
All right, what do you got there?
Right, it's a historical museum,
all right.
And so you go there and you get to kind of experience how Halloween was celebrated like 100 years ago.
Really?
So they're going to have classic ghost stories that they're going to be telling. They're going to have spooky parlor games, broom races, and more. Like, really, the whole list, I was like, oh my gosh, this is right up my alley. It sounded so amazing. This is happening on both Friday and Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. It's $10 to go. Okay. That's in Holland at the Holland Museum, the Capon House.
Cool.
I got more. I can keep going.
Well, let's just do a Halloween.
Let's do all
let's do Halloween right now.
So Spooky Saturday, Spooky Science Saturday is happening on, hey, guess what, Saturday at the Kingman Museum in Battle Creek. And this also sounded interesting. If you have kids who are into like science and math, or maybe you want to expose them to a little bit more options there, they're doing special activities around Halloween, the theme, for 6 to 12-year-olds. Everyone's welcome, of course, to attend, but the activities are happening around that. They all are science related, so you might get to go and like learn how to make ooze, like things like that.
I was gonna say, yeah, goo.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. But I love that twist on it. Like, go learn something, but have a great time.
Nice.
They are encouraging costumes, and you can also take $1 hay rides around the area there.
Nice.
They've got an arboretum that they also own there in Battle Creek. So check it out, the Kingman Museum in Battle Creek. That's on Saturday from 11 to 3 p.m.
Cool.
Crystal Mountain also has a super cool thing.
Love Crystal Mountain.
Okay, the Haunted Trails. This is really cool. You take the Loki ski lift up to the top of the mountain, and then you follow the lighted lanterns all the way down, if you dare. I'm not sure what's on those trails, but I would recommend probably running down
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't that sound awesome?
Yeah, it sounds good. I like Crystal
That's
Mountain.
actually happening this Friday, Saturday, and then next weekend also on the 25th and 26th. $9 for a ticket for that, and if you are under 6, you are free. So for our younger listeners. No.
That's awesome. Also a little fun event.
Yeah, and then one more, Royal Oak. This is more for the adults. We have a lot of kids events. Royal Oak, they're doing the Hollow Crawl. And this is flat out a bar crawl, okay? But you get a lanyard for $25, and then you get discounts at all the bars that are participating. And there's a lot of bars in Royal Oak. It's probably about 15 bars that are participating. And then there'll be all these free giveaways, plus photo booths and more. Wear your costumes. This one looks like a party. That's in Royal Oak at the Hollow Crawl.
We should also remind you folks that a lot of Zoo Goes Boo events at zoos are taking place. Detroit, Lansing, and Grand Rapids all have their weekend events taking place this weekend. We mentioned that last weekend on the show, but we'll make sure to get the information up there as well on the show notes for today.
So go Spoo. All right, what do you got?
Oh, yeah. So
I just hogged the whole broadcast.
Well, hopefully you're still with us here, right? So we have got a couple of things going on this weekend. We have a big food truck mashup taking place at Cooley Law School Stadium.
And this sounds like a lot
of the Lansing Lugnuts. Yes. So this is a national tour. They're going to major cities around the country, and they're looking for the best food trucks from the states. So in Michigan, there's going to be about 26 different food trucks, 60 different food items. pizza, tacos. There's even fried chicken. Bavarian Inn has a food truck there. Grand Traverse Pie Company
But
has a
are
food
these
truck.
all Michigan food trucks?
These are
or
all
these from, okay.
all Michigan food trucks will be there in Lansing at the Cooley Law School Stadium, starting at 4:30 on Saturday. $5 to get in. If you want to get a VIP early entrance, that's $20. But you can get all the information on their Facebook event page, and they will select a winner as the best. So
So does the winner then go to a national kind of competition?
that's what you and I would do, but I don't think they plan.
That's exactly what they should do. So here's my recommendation to you.
Well, I think we should just do it ourselves.
Well, there we go.
Also taking place this weekend is the Michigan's Big Country Fest. That's taking place in Frankenmuth at the Heritage Park there, right behind Bavarian Inn.
Yep.
Right? It's a cool little plaza area there. But we're talking Bloody Mary Bar, 4 bands, cornhole tournament. Even the local Derby team will be there doing a demonstration.
Really?
Beer flights. This is going to be a big country music party with all the fixings of a fall festival. You definitely want to
Is there
go there.
music?
Oh, 4 bands.
4 bands.
Four bands.
What are the bands? Do you know the bands?
I do know the bands, yes.
Are these like?
That you asked
Are
us.
these like Michigan
These
bands?
are all local regional
Oh, I
bands.
like
So
that, okay.
Shiatown, Carrie Holmes, the Billy Gunther Band, and Rebel Line.
Well, and
will be there.
Frankenmuth is known for creating some pretty big bands, so you could possibly see the next big country
You
band
could.
in Frankenmuth.
Coming out of there, right? It's going to be a fun event. BigCountryFest.com for more information. But I think Frankenmuth knows how to have a good party, and this is one of the best ones of the year.
Prost.
Prost. What else we have going? Oh,
Okay, first of all,
Yes.
we should say thank you to our hosts here where we're filming today, the Detroiter Bar. These guys were on our search for Detroit's best burger. We've brought them back up on the show, actually, I think a few times as one of our
We have,
shout-outs.
yeah.
We love these guys here, and we should say thank you to Chef Yanni for making us the
Yanni.
Yanni Special.
Yanni Special.
Which is an incredible burger. I have to say, their burgers here are awesome, but this one goes above and beyond. This is what Chef Yanni eats all the time. He puts, it's a hand-patted hamburger, and then he's got Swiss and cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, crispy
and
bacon, and French fries.
Yes.
Because Yanni is Greek, and everywhere in Greece, whenever you get a gyro or a hamburger, they put French fries on it. And I gotta say, you're gonna love it. So check them out. The Detroiter Bar is right here on Bobian, right outside of Greektown. A great spot if you're in Detroit. And thank you for hosting us. We really appreciate it.
thank you. Speaking of food, Amy's that time of the show where we need to go through our picks for Michigan's best. So these these are restaurants,
my favorite part of the show.
places that we crave, that we think about all the time. Seriously, when we're in the car driving, we're thinking like, oh, we haven't been here, we got to go back here. This is what we talk about all the time, and hopefully we can find you a place to go visit on your journey. So Amy, what did you pick out this weekend?
Okay, since we're in Detroit, I picked a Detroit spot in Southwest Detroit. Taqueria El Rey.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we've done this one yet, but it's always on my mind when we're
Yes.
here because this is literally the best grilled chicken in the state.
That chicken.
I will totally say it. I put my hand down on it. It is the best grilled chicken in the state. They marinate it in 10 different spices, and then they put it over an open flame, and they continually baste it with this deliciousness. And then it comes out, and you get it served with tortillas and beans and rice, and so it's this huge meal that you kind of just pull the chicken off and put it in the tortillas and make your own tacos, really. But I'm telling you what, when I went back through my notes, literally, they were covered in sauce.
As they should.
And I know that you might go to Taqueria El Rey thinking I'm going to get tacos, and that's great, and they're
You can,
delicious.
yeah.
But you really need to just focus and get that chicken and get down on it. Just get
Get
in
down
it.
on it.
It's so good.
I love that.
All right, Taqueria El Rey, it's right there in Southwest Detroit. Check it out.
Well, Amy, you know, I love tacos. Taqueria El Rey is a great suggestion. But I'm a donut guy, and
Oh, you are. Again, if anyone has doubted this,
Yes.
you might think John Gonzalez likes tacos.
I do, and I love tacos.
He likes donuts even more.
But donuts are on my top of my list. So we're going to be going to Bay City on Friday. We'll be there doing the search for Michigan's best chili. And I started thinking about Bay City and places we haven't been to in a long time. And I went, oh my gosh, I have not been to Barney's Bakery
I don't think
in
I've ever
5
been there.
years. Yeah, in 2014, we did the search for Michigan's best donut. And it was an incredible experience. They finished in the top 13. Like we did top 13, you know, Baker's dozen, right? Yeah, so it made sense, right? But Barney's is fantastic. It's been around for 90 years. It's a third generation owner there. They know what they're doing. It's been the same cake fryer for 30 years.
Wow.
So they know consistency.
Oh,
They
I can
make
imagine
great
the
donuts.
talent there. Does
But-
he use the little chopsticks?
He knows what he's doing. But here's the thing: when we were there 5 years ago, they debuted this crescent donut with nuts. It was crispy on the outside, and they shaved coconut on top. It was so good that I declare that the best donut there. To this day, that's their number one seller.
Really?
Yeah, they've been selling so many of
Are
these
you going
donuts.
to take me there this week or what?
We're going to stop when we go to Bay City. We're
better.
stopping there, and here's why we're going: because they also make an incredible French cruller.
My favorite donut.
They have the French cruller there too. So
That is
Barney's
my favorite donut.
Barney's Bakery is. We're going to stop there this weekend for sure. We'll make sure to share photos and videos.
Right, I like it. I like it when you recommend a place that I haven't been
Yeah,
to.
and
Because
the
I
cool,
get super excited.
the cool thing about it, it's in a neighborhood, right? Like all of Bay City, right? It's in
Yeah.
a little neighborhood. They open at 5
It
o'clock.
probably looks like a house.
It looks like it's a house.
Surprise.
They open
Bay
at 5
City.
o'clock in the morning, right? Every day. Closed Sundays and Mondays, but you got to go. It's a great place.
All right, I love it. Well, this week, make sure you tune into mlive.com. You want to see our results for Michigan's best chili. And of course, we'll have tons of other stories surrounding that. We can't wait to reveal all of that to you. We hope you all have a